welcome to the replay. Thanks for watching the replay. I really appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Hello. This is Evie Totty like a hot toddy. The PeriGirls leadership team. Future best-selling novelist, current extroverted programmer. I sit on just the edge of the cave. I know my face is a little blown out, but that's because I'm wearing a black shirt. Tip: don't wear dark clothes when you're scoping because it blows your face out. But this is what I was wearing to the movies. I didn't feel like changing. So, hello, Therese. How are you doing? And I saw other people come in, but I totally missed the names. So this is just a leadership intro to let you guys know who I am, in case you don't know who I am. And thank you for the hearts. And what I work on for the PeriGirls. Hello! Wow, I'm going to have to look at your profile, see what that name is. Beer. Hello. Who are you? I know, right? I'm with the PeriGirls leadership team. I've been with the leadership team since August, I think. My wife loves you. Oh, cool. Thank you. Tell your wife I said hello. Hello, Julie Jordan Scott. Thank you for inviting your followers. So just a little bit about myself. Am I cool like Evie? Yes, I giggle every time I see it. What was I saying? Okay, I live in Florida. I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And I have a degree in computer science from the University of South Alabama. She's here. Say hello, April Lynn, please. Hello, April Lynn. Mwah. Thank you for coming and thank you for all the hearts. You hear my granddaughter in the background. We just saw The Secret Lives of Pets. I heard you saw it too. Please stop. I understand that. But it's interrupting, Granny. Remember what I said about rude? What does rude mean? I'm going to see it today. Yay, Perry Granny. Yes, I saw it. Yes, it was hilarious. But she had the potty, so I didn't get to see who did all the voices. I know Louis C.K. did Tiny Dog, Max. And I know that Kevin Hart did the bunny. I forgot his name. Sending aloha from Hawaii. Aloha! Hello, fellow PeriGirl Laura here. I love your personality. Well, thank you so much. I didn't recognize the voices. One of the reasons I knew it was Louis C.K. and Kevin Hart is because they were on the Today Show promoting it. That's why I wanted to see the rest of the voices. Oh my God, it's Evie. Hello, George. Thank you for coming. Who was the sweet white girl? I don't know. I've got to look at the name. I missed the names because I usually sit through the credits out of respect for the people who made the movie, but she had to go to the bathroom, and so I think that was just a little bit more important. So I missed all the voices. I don't know who did what. I'm thinking Amy Schumer was the cat. I'm not sure. We will see. I recognize the voice of the little white dog, but I just can't. Yes, it was. It just sounded like stuff she would say. You know, it seems like it was written for her. It sounded familiar. And I think Seth Rogen may have been Duke, because he also, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, enough about the movie and more about me, because it's supposed to be a leadership intro so you can get to know me better, because you don't know who I am and stuff about me. Like I said, I got to have a degree in computer science from the University of South Alabama. Who are you again, right? Evie Totty like a hot toddy. Future best-selling novelist. Current extroverted programmer. I sit on just the edge of the cave. Sometimes they yell back to him and go, guys, you got to see this. And they're like, no, we can't come out. It's not the full moon yet. Some blue-haired chick. Yeah, that's right. The blue-head. And thankfully, my gray is growing in just right, so you can't even tell. It's blending in, legendary programmer. No, I wouldn't say that. I would not say that. I'm a problem solver. I can solve the problems. What great, right? Exactly. See, it's like a month old. You can't tell because I did like a peacock thing, so it's growing out perfectly. I haven't been keeping up with my professional development. Ugh, horrible, I know. I see no grade. Thank you so much, Dana. Because, you know, as much as I love to solve problems and programming is creative, I'm ready to move on to a different thing. I want to be a professional cheerleader. And I don't mean a Laker girl or anything like that. I want to be somebody that, it's kind of a life coaching thing, but I find that I'm really good at pumping people up, if that makes any sense. People can come to me with concerns that they have about their own selves, and I point things out to them that they either didn't realize or they are ignoring that they excel at. And I help them, you know, get past whatever fear roadblock. I wish I could talk to myself. Because I need a professional cheerleader. Anyway, I want to do something like that, so I'm going to look into it's obviously some sort of life coaching, so I'm going to look into getting some certifications and stuff like that, so I can go, hello Kristen, how are you? Long time no see. But I'm actually working on a project at work, and the other day I was having so much fun doing all that stuff, I had to make myself stop at the end of the day so I didn't work into the night because I had other things that I needed to do. But it was a lot of fun. That's why there are coaches for everything. Nice to meet you and all here. Hello, Pat. Yes, there's coaches for everything. But I'm really good at it. People keep telling me that I need to be a counselor, and and I like it. I like making people feel better about themselves. But hold on just a second. What is it, baby? Oh, you need a charger. My grandbaby doesn't realize that I'm talking to people. Say, I'll show you. They'll see us. That's my granddaughter. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Hello, hello. Say hello. Hello. There we go. Want to talk over here? Let me see your Kindle, baby. And let me make sure I plugged it into the right place. Blah, blah. You know, this battery's heavy. This is one of those gigantic batteries that'll charge up your iPhone like 5 times. I got it to go to Bonnaroo. I recently went to Bonnaroo, and man, don't if you go to something like that, don't go if you're out of shape. Because I am still paying the price, and it was like a month ago. PeriGirls and PeriDudes war. Just kidding. I would really, you know, I'm looking forward to the collab that we're going to be doing, but I'm a period. I know, Daniel. I saw you last night snapping your beans. Here you go, baby. And karaoke. I would like to see some collab on the karaoke, but we'd have to do it separate than what we're already doing, because I think there's some dudes out there that probably can sing really well, or if they don't sing well, they like to sing, because the quality is not as important as the participation. The participation is what's most important with at least the PeriGirls. I can actually sing good. Well, see, there you go. So maybe you guys should start some sort of karaoke thing over there at the PeriDudes. You know, you guys are the PeriDudes. Kama can't do everything. George stepped up and is doing a freestyle PTC, but Kama can't do everything. You guys help him out. If there's something that you guys want to see done over there at the PeriDudes, go to Kama and say, I want to do blank, and I'll head it up. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least you tried. At least you tried. Do it! Why do you think I need to sign up for karaoke? Karaoke.perigirls.com. Try tweets. So, more about me. I graduated in 2000, and you know how I can remember that? Gladiator was out in 2000. And autocorrect. I don't like the autocorrect. I don't like the autocorrect because it makes me say things that I don't want to say. So whenever I mess up, I just put my my baby rock star. My keyboard is not. So that's always a movie reference. Yes, always a movie reference. Everything's always a movie reference. What was the first blockbuster? What film was the first blockbuster? Do you guys know? I can give you a little hint. It was in 1976. And if I put makeup on, can I participate? That's right, it is Jaws! Ah, go Julie Jordan Scott. Yes, it was Jaws. It was the first blockbuster. They called it that because people waited around the block to get in to see that movie. And at least I think it was 76. It might have been 77 because I know Wildness I saw. Y'all, I didn't because I was only like 7 or 8. My mom. I don't even think I did see Star Wars at the theater, but it was a drive-in theater. The Empire Strikes Back. Sat in front row because it was sold out. Wow, the boat scene was actually spur of the moment. Oh, really? That was cool. I did read that, what's his name? The guy that got bit in half. Sorry, spoiler alert. was actually drunk. I saw Star Wars 2 when it came out, yeah. But Empire Strikes Back, I do remember standing in line to see that when it came out back in 1980. And I didn't get to see the first showing, I saw the second showing. Me and my next door neighbor stood in line for that. I think I was 11. We took a board game to play while we were in line and everything. It was loads of fun! So anyway, I graduated in 2000. I remember that because it was the year Gladiator came out. And I've got a Gladiator poster, but I haven't hung it up yet. It's still in its little tube because it's an odd shape, and I've got to get it fit. Julie Jordan Scott, can you email your address to write you? We need to start doing that stuff. We need to do some pen paling over in the PeriGirls. It would be fun because everybody likes snail mail, don't they? You open up your box and there's something different than bills or circulars. I'm not cart sort. I'm not cart sort. It's my name at Gmail. There you go. And let's see what else. 2000. It took me a while to get a job because I was in Mobile and I already had a family. And although I was flown out to San Francisco a couple of times, they didn't want to pay to move an entire family across the country. One of the places even rented me a car and had me look around the neighborhoods around Palo Alto and stuff for me to find a place to stay. But like I said, they passed on me eventually because I had a family. It sucked because I graduated first in my class at my university. Not at the top of the whole university, but the top of computer science. And number 2 was also a female. Go girls! So I've had 2 jobs since I graduated from college in 2000. One of the last great generations, yeah, I guess. I'm Generation X, I believe. Generation X. I remember when I was in college, I'm an overachiever. I know that comes to be a big shock to some of you. But I'm an overachiever. I put my fingers in a whole bunch of... I'm a serial volunteer. I'm edge of the baby boom ancient. Oh my goodness. Because the last year was what, 63? Because my ex-husband was at the edge of it too. He's 50. He'll be 52, and so he's considered a baby boomer. He was born in 62. Okay. And I'm 68, so I'm Generation Y. I'm Gen X. Sorry, Gen X. Did 2 jobs. It was hard to get a job because I lived in Mobile with a family, and I was female. So that made it a little bit harder for me to get a job in programming, no matter what my GPA was or whether or not I was a senator for my college or did a lot of volunteering or, whatever. So it took me like 3 or 4 months to find a job when I got out of college. Hello! But after I got that job, I kept it for a while, and we got bought out for a company. Are you a Type A personality? I don't think so. I look up Type A, and I don't fit the definition. I think that I might be an AB, if that makes sense. I don't, because A's, as far as I know, they like things to be done the way they want it done. And I just want them done. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference there. You don't have to do it exactly my way, but I want you to do it. Because with programming, let's say there's 1 million programmers in the world. There's 1 million different ways to program Hello World, probably. So, like I said, now if you don't do it, me too, just get it done. Now if I want you to try to make it as efficient as possible, because if you make a Rube Goldberg device, that's ridiculous. Don't do that. But just get it done in a timely manner, please. And do it right. And anyway, hello Ariel, thank you for inviting your followers. Let's see what else. I got laid off that job because we got bought out, and my wow, you're moving in a week, right, to Vancouver Island? And oh, my job disappeared, so I got laid off Thursday. Wow, how exciting, yes. And it took me like 8 months to find another job after that. It was horrible. I had to move back in with my mom. God, I hate HTML5 and CSS formats. Ugh. Well, that's one of the problems I have in keeping up with my personal, professional development. I've worked in the intranet in both companies. I've had 2 jobs. Both companies are the intranet, so I haven't had to worry about pretty. I just had to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really had to mess up. I don't even know what you're saying. So, and I'm not going to say it because I don't know what that word means, and I don't say stuff that I don't understand. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. Not going to happen. And I got a job down here in Sarasota and moved down here, and it's paradise, guys. It's paradise. You can live here and work anywhere. I mean, I know I said I was going to be moving to LA. I'm rethinking that because I did live there when I was a teenager, and I totally forgot about the traffic. Oh my God. I mean, HTML, yeah, they're blog formats. They're web page languages. I mean, HTML is hypertext markup language, and that's what you use to code a web page, and CSS is what you do to manipulate the look and feel of the page, and CSS3 can do a little bit of extra whiz-bang-y stuff. I help people with their blogs, etc., and help them build it. Cool. But it's more than just a blog language. It's what the web is built on. Every web page has HTML in it. Every single web page. But 5 and CSS3, they do a little bit of extra stuff for look and feel and fading in and circle borders and stuff like that. And I haven't really, like I said, I just did internet stuff, and you know, I don't really want to continue in this, so I'm not going to look it up too much. But I've been working in this job for 9 years, and I'm so good at what I do that I'm stuck where I'm at, which is a huge bummer. Not a fan of that either. Not a fan of having to be in the same position for 9 years because I'm good at what I do. Used to be A+ certified, but later run out to be a mechanic. There you go. And A+, is more of a hardware thing. I don't know a lot about hardware. I don't know. And let's see, what else? I have 2 kids and a granddaughter. I just got the Pokemon Go game, and I feel like a really, really old fogey because I'm having to ask my kids about the game. A+ is more servers. Yeah, it's more hardware and network administration, which I don't know anything about. I mean, I'm a smart person, but I don't even have a home network. My computers cannot talk to each other because I haven't bothered to figure out, you know, how to set that up. Because we have different operating systems, and it's just too much of a pain. The cert is a bitty to get. Yeah, I know, that's another reason why I didn't bother, because it's a little bit. But although I have considered getting my Microsoft, whatever the heck. Hello, Dr. K, or Dr. G, whatever. I don't know what people call you anymore these days. You still in Hawaii? Run Apache. Oh, I know, yeah. Well, did you know Microsoft even runs Apache on their servers? They do. Yeah, Apache's. Well, I mean, Linux and Unix. It's just more secure. It's just, I do know that. I do know that. I just don't. I don't have. I mean, I'm just talking about just to talk to each other computer network. I'm not talking about serving anything. God knows I don't want to serve anything to the World Wide Web from my home, because I just don't feel like keeping up with that security. I'll pay my $10 a month to GoDaddy or 1&1 or Gator, whatever the heck they are, to worry about that security. Linux is secure and stable. Also, potential for hot swapping is good. Yeah, whatever that means. But and so more about me. I've been with the PeriGirls since a couple of weeks after it was started, probably, because I remember with the replay thread you had to watch everybody's scopes, and there got to be so many that we had to change it to where you watch the 2 above you or something like that. Back when there was, I remember the 1,000-member celebration. I think I remember when it was 500, but I don't think they really did a big deal for the 500. And I've been a leader, and I became a leader a month or 2 after I joined the PeriGirls. And Joanne thought up Heart Tribes, and she got me to run it, and so I did that, and it's a huge success. Thank you guys for making Heart Tribes a huge success and for taking it to the next level. Thank you, Teresa, for babysitting my little child and making it even better. I knew you'd be better at it than I was. I told you. And so now I'm doing Tech Talk, and I'm helping, and I was doing book club, but I'm not very good at reviewing books. I'm one of those people who tell you whether or not the book was good, and maybe can give you I liked that part, but I'm really not good at delving deep and all that kind of stuff. So Catherine Wiggins has graciously agreed to do that part of book club, where I will help her promote, and I'll read the book and I'll go, yay, hello clearance there, hello, thank you for coming, and thank you for the hearts. Whoever's here doing hearts, I forgot. Thank you so much. I went for a peacock look, and it's been in there for over a month, so it's doing pretty good. It's lasting pretty long. I use ion coloring, and I like that one the best. And a lot of people use manic. Windows make me want to bash my head against the wall repeatedly. Yeah, I hear that a lot. It's one of the reasons I don't want to do network administration. I don't feel like messing with Windows. I just don't want to do it. So the best way to not do that is not learn it. And that's why I haven't. So just give it, yeah. No, I'm not going to learn Windows. No. Hearts match your hair. Yes, they do. No, that's on this side. But I do Tech Talk. I translate Nerd to Normal for you on Friday nights, and we're currently talking about Slack. I did an episode on Slack last night. It was the very, very beginnings of Slack. I told you how to create a new Slack and how to format your text and to edit your profile and stuff. But I didn't really get into the meat of it last night, because there are some cool add-ons and stuff that you can do with Slack. And so we'll cover some more of it next week. And, maybe I can figure out how to get my poor little edge to stick to the magnet, because the magnet won't stick to the back of it keeps sliding off. So I can show you iPhone stuff and then show you some Android stuff on how to use Slack on your mobile, because they're slightly different. I thought they were pretty much the same now, but I downloaded on the Edge, and it's a lot different on the Android than it is on the iPhone. So that's me. That's Evie Totty, PeriGirls Leadership Team member, doing an inner baby steps. That's right, it's baby steps. I heard the Peri dudes went to Slack, or their leadership maybe, and it really is a cool thing. I'm trying to get my team at work that I get actually paid to do, to use Slack. Yes, because it's just really cool. I mean, it makes work with Windows. It's 2 steps forward, 300 steps back. Hello, Maria. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. But I'm pretty much done with the intro, unless you guys want to ask me some questions about myself. I mean, good things have happened to me, bad things have happened to me, just like everybody else, But you gotta have a positive outlook. I mean, some days it's harder to have a positive outlook. I wish I could punch Bill Gates in the face sometimes. Well, when Bill first built it, it was a DOS. It was DOS based, and then he stole the Windows from Steve Jobs, who stole it from Xerox, and did 3.11, and it's just gone from there. I love your accent. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And then when I pretend to do other accents, I don't know what this is, but this is something I just pretend to do. Don't ask me what it is. I have no idea. I just like doing the voices. And let's see. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that no matter how bad things are, that's cute too. Thanks. It's just like a storm. I know you guys have probably heard it before, and it's something that I had to remind myself of, because I experience depression from time to time, and there's no reason for it. I wake up depressed. There's nothing bad happening in my life. It's just a chemical imbalance. Now you have FTS FAT32 and several other file systems. It was easier in the 80s. Yeah, it just exploded in the early 2000s. Yeah, I mean, Windows 98 Service Pack 2 was the best operating system I had on my personal computer. Anyway, bad days are just storms, and you just have to wait them out. You know, you just got to keep reminding yourself that this too shall pass, and just get through it. Windows ME in 2000 were trash. Yes. What makes Slack different from other apps like GroupMe? Oh, you geeks. Yeah. You know, I don't know what GroupMe is. I really don't. When the PeriGirls leadership team, we were using a Facebook group to try to organize all our stuff, and it just wasn't working because, you know, Facebook, it's linear. You know, you have to look down the page for stuff, and Slack is like more of a message board, but I say it's a message board on steroids. I hate using that term because it's so cliche, but it is. It's more than just a message board. You can do a lot more with it than just talk about stuff. And I mean, you can flag people if you want to get a certain person's attention. I use GroupMe for work. I'll have to make a note and see what that is. It's a message board on crack cocaine. That's not any better than steroids, Dana, by the way. And you can have integrations. Like somebody added an appear-in integration to Slack. So if we want to do a little video call, all you got to do is do a slash appear, and then just name a room, and boom, you got appear in right there coming up on your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And there's other things, like I have with the free version, you only have 10,000 messages available. And I call it the archive monster. After your group has 10,000 messages, it just starts eating things. So if you want to refer to something from before and it's part of that 10,000, forget it, especially if it's one of the channels that goes by really fast. So I've added, well, before I added an integration called a to-do list, just so we can create lists. I mean, come on, phones these days basically like having a desktop computer in your hand. Oh yeah, they had less power than this to send the man to the moon back in 1969. Then that's what I tell people. I don't have a phone. I have a handheld computer that has a phone app. That's what I have. And that's what all you have. It's not a phone. It's a handheld computer with a phone app that nobody uses, by the way. What was I saying? Oh, I've added a to-do list so we can keep lists of things that we've got to do, and a nice little side effect is that the to-do list is in a separate database. So if you add stuff to a to-do list, the archive monster will never get it. So it's a good way to save things, is to add it to a to-do list. But that's part of the next little tech talk you guys got a sneak peek. So like I said, you guys have any questions for me about me? Or if not, I'm going to sign off because I'm going to go see Modest Mouse and Brand New tonight at the Florida Amphitheater up in Tampa. Because that's another good thing about living in this area. Concerts are super cheap. I'm going to see Modest Mouse for $20 plus gas and food and whatever liquor I'd sneak in. Have fun, love Modest Mouse. Yes. And and there's a local radio station that does a free concert every year. It's called The Barbecue, and this year it was Young the Giant, Junior, and like 7, 8 other bands. It was totally free. All you had to do was go pick up tickets at their little ticket drops. In December, they have the Next Big Thing, and those tickets are just $25. And last year, I saw AWOL Nation and Fall Out Boy and a bunch of other bands. And last year at the Barbecue, I saw Panic at the Disco and a few other. I mean, it's just really cheap here. It's really cheap to go see shows because Blink-182 is coming, and their tickets are $25. And I'm actually saying, I don't want to spend $25, and I'm sitting here going, wait a minute, that's really cheap to go see Blink-182. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. Wow, great music area to be. Yes. You need to see Hailstorm. I do need to see Hailstorm. You're absolutely correct, because one of their songs is one of my favorite ones, actually. But I can't sing it for karaoke because it's not PG. They're effing amazing. I bet they are. I've seen where she's sang with that rock violinist chick, and I think she's done something with the chick from Paramore. I can't remember. No, not that song. The Misery. I missed the Misery. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for coming, and thank you for all the hearts. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love that song. Because it came out at just the right time when I broke up in a relationship. And he was really mean. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming, and thank you for all the hearts, and thank you for sharing. And remember, be kind to each other.